My name is Helena Mays, and I am proud to serve, honored to serve of this illustrious, almost 100-year organization. We've been in existence for exactly 88 years, the Aleatorian Business and Professional Women's Club Incorporated. We are a 501c3 organization that was organized for the purpose of continuing education and to put our service where we can be most noticed, and that is through children. And so what we do is we have 2 fundraisers a year. Every year, mark this on your calendar from now to infinity. The Saturday before Mother's Day, we have this illustrious, upscale, enjoyable affair. Our money goes toward the scholarships for students. And so we thank you so very, very, very much for your patronage. We truly appreciate you individually and collectively. So next we'll hear from Maddie Johnson. Thank you. Enjoy.
A Mother's Love, written by Helen Steiner Rice. A mother's love. A mother's love is something that no one can explain. It is made of deep devotion and of sacrifice and pain. It is endless and unselfish and enduring come what may, for nothing can destroy it or take that love away. It is patient and forgiving when all others are forsaking, and it never fails or falters, even though the heart is breaking. It believes beyond believing when the world around condemns, and it glows with all of the beauty of the rarest, brightest gems. It is far beyond defining. It defies all explanation, and it still remains a secret, like the mysteries of creation. A many-splendored miracle man cannot understand, and another wondrous evidence of God's tender, loving, and guiding hand. Happy Mother's Day to all of you, and thank you for coming. We will now have the invocation.
Good afternoon. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you this hour asking for your blessing and help as we gather here to provide scholarships for our youth. We thank you for giving us the desire to find a way to encourage and support our youth of today. We ask you, Lord, to bless our endeavors, everyone present, and the food that will be served. We know, Lord, that with you all things are possible, and we stand on that. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Hello. Okay, that's the best I can do with a British accent, so that's it, no more. I tried to imagine talking to Idris Elba. That's the best I can get. So, I'm Paula Greensmith, and I'm delighted to be here to introduce our commentator to you. But first, I'd like to welcome everyone and say I hope you're enjoying our fashion show and luncheon. We thank you for coming, and we look forward to you enjoying the rest of this fashion show that's about to begin. I have the honor of introducing a couple of new things to us, to our show today. Now, some of you know the Aleatorians as these dignified business and professional women that we are, and that they have been throughout the community for many, many years. But you might not know that some of our sisters are phenomenal cooks. What usually makes a good cook go from good to great to phenomenal is the seasoning. So what, pray tell, does this have to do with fashion? Well, after years of successful shows, the spicily seasoned ladies of the Aleatorians Business and Professional Women's Organization thought the time was just right to add a little spice to the seasoning of our show stew. So we've imported some of the absolute finest seasoning available. This seasoning is exquisite, it's elegant, it's extravagant, entertaining, entrepreneurial, effervescent, and exclusively yours until 3 p.m. today. We've added some men that some might call unsung heroes throughout our communities because they do so much for so many others with very little fanfare. So today they lend us their character, their personality, their physiques, their smiles, and their style to support our scholarship fund. So without further ado, and on behalf of the Aleatorian Business and Professional Women's Club, Inc., and with the utmost gratitude to God, our ancestors, the parents of these wonderful men, their spouses, significant others, and last but not least, their mothers for birthing and lending them to us today. We're going to be presenting our charter group of men that support the Aleatorians, and we're calling those men the E-Men. So I'm going to ask you to give us a round of applause for what we're calling the E-Men. Now the E-Men are featured on the 3rd page of your booklet, and they'll be walking the runway throughout today's show. They'll be introduced at the end of the show. However, you're going to be able to get to know one of our E-Men really well because he is our very first male fashion show commentator, and I have the honor of introducing him to you. His name is Mr. or Dr. Willie W. Payne. He's the former mayor of Pontiac, Michigan. He's a published author and 1978 graduate of Grambling State University. He graduated from Spearsville High School in Spearsville, Louisiana. After earning his Bachelor of Arts degree in journalism from Grambling State University, the Oakland Press newspaper in Pontiac, Michigan recruited Payne as a full-time investigative news reporter. He held that position from 1978 to 1985, and during those years was assigned to cover one of the most controversial cases of the time, which involved a religious Pontiac family accused of shooting a Montgomery, Alabama police officer. During a time of perilous race relations in the country, Payne's reporting helped to uncover false accusations and charges and prevented the imprisonment of the Willie James Taylor family. From his experience covering that case, he has authored and published the Todd Road Incident. In 1985, he resigned his news reporter position and joined the Pontiac Police Department, where he served for 17 years. He received the 2nd highest award for bravery from the department and went on to be a former Pontiac School Board trustee. He's won many awards and recognition as a humanitarian and a storyteller, and holds an honorary doctorate degree from Shreveport Bible College. In his tenure as mayor, he opened doors to more economic development, grant funding, and solutions to social issues that had previously hindered areas of progress in Pontiac. He and his wife Brenda have 2 children, Kara, 22, and Darren, 17. I have the honor of introducing today's show commentator to you, and I'm going to ask you to give us a great round of applause and welcome to Dr. Willie Payne. He's going to walk that runway for us first. Did I mention how debonair he is? I guess I didn't have to mention it because you can see that, right? He's modeling a suit by Vitale. It's a 3-piece charcoal gray window pane suit. And he's gracing our runway with it as no one can. Okay? We are really excited to have Dr. Payne here with us because, as I said, this is our first male commentator. And we are adding spice in every way we can to this show. And I don't think it gets much spicier than this. So thank you, Dr. Payne. So I'm going to turn the podium over to Dr. Payne. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I want to thank Paula for that wonderful introduction. And again, I want to thank you for supporting the Elatorian's annual Mother's Day Luncheon and Fashion Show. Since they began their mission more than 80 years ago to help deserving young people attend college, the Elatorians have provided four-year scholarships to more than 70 students to attend Wayne State University. And they should be applauded for that. Let's give them a round of applause. But you know, their success could not have been as easy as it has been without your generosity and your support, the type of support you're giving here today. So applaud yourselves for supporting this cause. As Paula said, I am your commentator, Willie Payne. And I'm honored to serve in this capacity. But I must confess that I had reservations about accepting the invitation after being told that I would be the first male commentator in the history of this organization, knowing that I would be under extreme scrutiny. I was then pulled to the side by a couple of the ladies, and they said, "You've got to look good. You got to have a sense of humor. You have to think fast on your feet. But most importantly, you have to be able to entertain and charm a group of phenomenal women." After thinking about those demands, I realized that I had been under the same review with my wife of 34 years. So I consider this as a piece of cake. A walk in the park, easy like Sunday morning, or a cup of tea. Now the music in today's show is a tribute to the phenomenal artist, Prince. Now, we could open our London Look fashion show with the influence of high tea, a basic London theme, but I was told the Elatorians don't like basic. Instead, we asked the ladies of the Elatorian to show off their London Look attitude, not attitude, but attitudes, and model their high tea caps, hats, and gowns. And some of the ladies are in the audience doing just that. Don't they look marvelous in their hats? Elegant, sophisticated, and just plain charming. Let's give them another round of applause, please. Now, we could also open our London Look show with fog and trench coats, or some other ordinary London theme. But the Elatorians, again, they don't just like ordinary things. So we had to come up with something out of the ordinary. Totally out of the ordinary. So we open our show with garments that you would normally see at the end of the show. What are these garments, you might ask? Ladies and gentlemen, to open our show, we proudly present to you Silver Fox Furs. Our first two models, Shirley Vine and Cassandra Park. One of the most popular items on the rack are the capes. Very versatile capes. Both garments are cashmere capes with fox borders. The red cashmere, as you just seen, and the black cashmere, as you're seeing now. And let's not leave out those fine designer hats that they're wearing. Thank you, ladies. Our next two models, Linda Hayes and Stephanie Caskey. Both of these garments are designer 7/8 length raccoon swing coats. dyed burgundy, and the dyed whiskey that's now leaving the runway. Fabulous coats. That's that dyed burgundy that Ms. Hayes is wearing. And if you didn't know, the raccoon is one of the most durable, sturdy skins on the rack. Thank you, ladies. You do that so well. The next models, Mark T. O'Brien and Renee Thomas. Now don't they look fabulous? Come on, I know you can do better than that. Here's her selection. The lady is a 3/4 whiskey raccoon garment. Dark brown. The tuxedo type. And she has a matching headband. Now to complement that, they have the men's full-length whiskey dyed raccoon coat. Mark is showing it well. Thank you so much. Our next models are Eric J. Kimball Sr. and Sarah Stewart. Both garments, his and hers, is one of the rarest shades in fox. The American gray fox. His is the men's designer collection, the 3/4 jacket. 3/4 length jacket, very sharp, very sharp. I'm looking for Sarah. Okay, our next models. Yes, Sarah. Sarah has the hooded gray fox cape. To protect you from those cold winter winds. Those Michigan winter winds. Thank you, Sarah. The next models are Terrence Hinton and Shirley Vaughn. Is in her selection. Terrence is wearing the gray Persian lamb, 3/4 length. That blue Irish, they call it. Shirley Vine. Our next model is in her selection, Derek Johnson and Linda Hayes. Derek, that's the Ebony Beaver, the full length Ebony Beaver. And that comes from the Sheared Beaver collection. It has a collar and apples. That sheared collar and apples. Thank you, Derek. Explain this man. Now I can explain it. The coat is out, but Charlie has his own unique style. That's a midnight blue, full length beater that Charlie explained. It's a sheer diva coat and it's high in demand. Thank you, Charlie. Derek Johnson and Stephanie Caskey. Christopher Blunt. Christopher Blunt, three-quarter length mink, and he's wearing exceptionally well. Everyone says you're looking awesome, Chris. Thank you. We have other models. Renee Thomas. Gracie Shields. This is a first-time model for the editorials. You can't really tell this is the first time. She's wearing a full-length mink, brown in color. Sarah, you want to do it again for us? Okay. She's wearing that fabulous full-length mink. Thank you, Sarah. Let's give them another round of applause, please. Let's keep the London look going within the most different styles of the 60s London. The 60s was that era the British invaded with fashion. But as I look into the audience and witness all you beautiful people here today, I realize most of you are far too young to remember the 60s. That decade known. That decade known for free love and fashions. Twiggy, the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, and fashions. The Twilight Zone, civil rights, and yes, a colorful and beautiful world of fashions. Now, in case you've forgotten those 60 London fashions, we've asked the Black Dress Company to provide garments for this scene. So let's go back. Go back in time when skirts were many, and I don't mean plentiful. Pants had bell bottoms, and boots were a go-go. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the Black Dress Company. Our first model, Miss Shirley Bonds. Beautiful maxi dress she's wearing, multi-colors. Check out that beaded neckline. Isn't that fabulous? Our next model is Linda Hayes. She's wearing a maxi with a belt, orange in color. That side split. How do you like that side split with that? Very nice. And she wears it well. Thank you, Linda. Sarah Stewart. She's in an ivory maxi dress. You notice it's a crochet fabric. Very elegant. And that crisscross back really sets it off. As well as that side split. Thank you, Ms. Stewart. Racine Shields. Racine. The blue, black, purple, gray. I guess you could call that a mixed job. Simply elastic waist, very comfortable, very fitting. And it has that Cleopatra collar. Thank you. Stephanie Caskey. The zappy top and pants she's wearing. Handmade, pullover, chiffon, chocolate tall top. And has a special turquoise flare, fiber. And flare sleeves, thank you. Renee Thomas. Very nice mini tank dress. Don't you think so? A multi-colored tank dress. We talked about that paisley print. That's the paisley print. And it has a mixture of floral in it as well. Thank you, Renee. Our next model is Cassandra Sparks. Now, this dress is called a bubble dress. And it's somewhat correlates with her bubbly personality. Don't you think so? Yes. Now, no one could wear that dress better. Thank you, Cassandra. Shirley Vines. Miss Shirley Vines. There's Shirley. Also wearing a floral print. It's called a fit-in flare dress. Gray, fuchsia, and coral colors. I like that wrap, and the belt. Very nice. Thank you, Shirley Vine. Now we're going to have Linda come out this time. Linda Hayes. Okay, as we wait for Linda, I just wanted to again applaud the electorians for the work they've done to try to uplift and create positive atmosphere for the people of this community and surrounding communities. You know, education is so vitally important. It has that thick knit print. Very nice. Very nice, and it can be worn with leggings, as you see. Thank you, Linda. Racine Shields. How would you define fashions? Racine defines it very well. This is a very floral print, has the removable belt and the zipper back. Don't you just love that? Sizes are available, 8 to 10, 8 to 16, I'm sorry. And anyway, let's see. Stephanie Caskey. She's wearing one of those fit in flare dresses. Mellick button. No. Bottom. Mellick bottom. Material is screw up, color coral. Comes in yellow as well. Thank you, Stephanie. Sarah. We have Sarah again. Sarah's wearing a wrap jumpsuit. Very nice jumpsuit. Black in color. Has that zip back. And the floral leg. Thank you. Renee. Now, that speaks for itself, doesn't it? Absolutely. Thank you, Renee. Bottom, very comfortable, very appealing. Let's give them another round of applause, ladies. Okay, ladies, script tells me that this final scene is for you. We're going to do this before we take an intermission. It was explained to me that for most women, there's nothing better to look at than a man. Wait till you hear the rest. Than a man in a well-fitted, good-looking suit. Okay? I knew you'd like that. A well-dressed man shows that he has good manners and control. And the more control he has, the more the woman wants him to be in control. So ladies, we proudly present suits and accessories from our exclusive men's wear store, Hot Sands.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
Our men. Our first model is Christopher Rock. Christopher just became an E-man. He's an E-man. Christopher is wearing a tan suit with blue and brown patterns, check patterns, double breasted. The wide leg with a matching brown headpiece. That's a Vitelli suit. Thank you, Christopher. Our next model is Terrence Henry. He's a first-time model and one of this year's E-men. He's wearing the black and white checkered Vitelli, the black, gray, and white design. Tie and handkerchiefs to match by C. Allen. This is a polyester and Michael blend. Thank you. Derek Johnson. This is Derek's third year modeling for the editorial. He's wearing the gray pea stripe, silk wool blend by Atelier. Lavender purple paisley tie. Again by C. Allen, New York. You accented with those nice black shoes you have on. From Mercenti, Florentine. Thank you. Eric J. Kimball Sr., another first timer. Eric is wearing a burgundy and electric shoes, 2-bottom jacket, 6-button vest. You can tell he's a little shy, right? The tie, C. Allen, New York. Thank you. Mr. Kimball. This is Mark T. O'Brien. And this is Mark's second year modeling in the show. Mark is wearing a raw blue. Double breast and cotton spandex blend. The shirt. Thank you. Oh, we have the Godfather. The Godfather. This is Charlie Thornton Jr. This is his third year model. He's wearing that two-piece work lining rayon suit by participating in this event. Their names and addresses are listed in the back. And we would like you to patronize them. You know, they've taken from their busy schedules to come out to make sure you have a good time. And of course, we want you to show your respect and love for them. Go down and shop. Just don't browse, buy something. They'd like that even better. Now, when we return, we're going to take a brief intermission here, but when we will return with Fashions by C. Granston Bullard and our grand finale. We'd also like to thank Silver Fox Furs. We want to thank Mr. Richard Bolt, Silver Fox Furs, for coming out today. Now, you know, they've been, he's here with us, Mr. Silver Fox. Now, he should have been on the runway too, don't you agree? Now, Silver Fox Furs is located in the new center area in downtown Detroit. It's been there for some 24 years. And I would assume because of their quality in materials, their professional and personalized service makes them the cornerstone in this business. So thank you, Mr. Richard Welch, for supporting us. Silver Fox Furs, Mr. Tony Stovall. I'm sorry, Hot Sands, thank you, Mr. Tony Stovall. I don't know if he's here today, and Cliff Green. You know, those guys run a fabulous business. And they are like Silver Fox. They're the type of business that always reaches out to the community, to help the community in causes like this. So we should applaud those gentlemen for the work they've done. Hot Sam's is located on Monroe Street in downtown Detroit. And they've been there since, I believe, 1921. A very long time. Now, they are good in what they do. They dress men in their Sunday best, professional athletes, politicians, and just anybody who wants to impress others with their dress. Hot Sands, a step, a level above in what they do. So again, thank you all. Now we're going to take a brief intermission here, but before we do that, we'd like to bring on the editorials. They have something that they want to do for you. We'll be back. Thank you again.
How's everyone doing? You see something you like? See something you love? See something you love enough to go buy? Okay, well, we're going to encourage that. We know we have some beautiful people in Detroit. I know we already gave it up for the models, but we need to give it up for our models again. And more importantly, we need to give it up to you, because from where I sit, it looks like a lot of models out there. Detroit has some beautiful people, so give it up for yourselves. I know you would be really disappointed if you were standing on stage and somebody clapped like they just did for you. I guess you clap for yourselves. Give it up. You can do better than that for yourself. Do it like you do it in the room in the mirror when you're alone. You know what you do. Hey, all right, you know better. Okay, so another new feature we've added. We keep trying to spice it up and add a little bit more to our show every year. So another feature that we've added this year is to put the spotlight on one of our vendors, because we really appreciate the vendors coming out and spending the time with us that they do. And so what we did this year is we selected the vendor that signed up first. And that vendor is PW Collection Boutique. They are, wave your hands back there, PW Collection. Wave your hands, PW, there we are, okay? So we're giving them an all the way live commercial. This is just a taste of what you can get from the PW Collection Boutique. Okay. This is just a taste of the very different, the unique kinds of styles that you can get from PW Collection. And Sassy Sandra is going to show us how to work that coat. Now you know if you buy it, you got to work it just like that. So practice at home. Uh-oh. There we go. See why I said practice it at home? You wear it like that. You gotta swing it, work it. Thank you, sir. And now Stephanie. Again, this is PW Collection Boutique. This beautiful outfit too can be yours. So again, this is PW Collection Boutique. They're in the back right corner on my right. And this is Sandra and Stephanie working those pieces for you. Let's give it up for them.
Ladies, are there any gentlemen in the house? No, they're not. Oh, we do have a few gentlemen. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could just get your attention, please. We are about to engage in our final scene. If you would be kind enough to take your seats. We don't want you to miss any of this. Again, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the auditorians. We'd like to thank you again for coming out and supporting this cause. The models would like to thank you as well. Everybody's having a wonderful time. I hope you're having a good time, are you? Now, our final scene showcases designer C. Granston Bullard and the CGB Design Studio. The CGB Design Studio. His uniquely designed leather and furs have been covered in countless newspapers and national magazines, including Vibe, Source, Ebony, Essence, Ella, GQ, and Vogue. His design studio is on the Avenue of Fashions in Detroit. So ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present designs by C. Granston Bullard. Sarah Stewart. There's writing a braid, a polka, and mohair woven, a chico with silver fox trim. Terrence, cashmere, white. Double breast button down. It's very nice. Thank you. Stephanie. That's that alpaca. That black alpaca. Kate. Very nice, very nice. The flare, you like that flare? You too can style that alpaca, just like that black trim as well. Really sets it off. I'll make them up. This is Shirley Vine. Color black, French cashmere with Italian calf skin. Silver fox color. Collar. Very attractive. Mr. Blanc. Mr. Blanc and most of the guys will be wearing it. An Italian lamb jacket and bag to match. Don't they look marvelous? Thank you. Linda, in her red cashmere cape with that dual tone silver fox trim. Thank you, Linda. Eric is on his way to catch the plane. Vacation. He's going somewhere warm, but he's dressed for the occasion until he gets there. Yes, he has to stop in London. That's an Italian lamb driving jackets. They call them driving jackets. Thank you. A belted Italian lamb coat, full length. That flare at the bottom, that flip in the back. With envelope pockets and that chachilla collar. Here we go, girl. Mr. Derrick Johnson. Mr. Derrick Johnson, that's full length black gray. Yes, he's doing that. Now these coats and accessories are manufactured in Florence, Italy. And they all have lamb meat collars. You remember that style, that London look? Thank you. The moment y'all been waiting for. She's got on that natural colored alpaca. And if she wants to be a little bit incognito, all she's got to do is flip that hood. And nobody knows. But her. And of course, she has that shallow trim. Looks good. Thank you, Senator. Racine appears to be kind of masculine. But when the Racine puts on that French cashmere, Italian calf skin, that shyness goes away. Because she knows she's in control. It has that silver fox color that accents the rest. Thank you, Racine. All right. Mr. Mark O'Brien. He too is wearing that 7 lines wool with a mink collar. Accessories, his own. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Oh, there's the man. There's the man. Mr. Charlie Thornton Jr. We all know Mr. Thornton. Now, don't you just love that color? Very nice. That also is described as a driving jacket with the double breast buttons and bag, traveling bag to match. Mr. Thornton. Thank you, Mr. Thornton. At this time, we'd like to bring out the designers. Design Studio. Now, Mr. Bullock brings unparalleled vision with worldwide appeal and decades of creative innovations to any fashion-related endeavor. He is the first-time participant in our fashion show, and we certainly thank him for his support this year. Did you enjoy the show? You know, for some reason, I don't believe it. Did I fully meet the challenge? Great. So it's time for me to introduce our beautiful and handsome models. We've asked them to show us their attitude in our London Local finale. So ladies and gentlemen, our finale. Don't pay little marbles. Christopher Blunt, Mr. Christopher Blunt. Christopher Blunt is a defense attorney and candidate for 36th District Court. He is a lifelong reporter and believes in being involved with empowering and uplifting community organizations like the Electorians. This is his first time modeling in this event as an E-man.
Happy Mother's Day!
Showing off his attitude. Mr. Christopher Blunt. Stephanie Caskey. Stephanie Caskey is a psychologist, nurse, and educator. She has modeled for My Sharon, Beulah Company, PW Collections, Boutique, and Ashley Stewart. Her favorite saying is, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Showing off her attitude is Stephanie Caskey. Now we have Linda Hayes. Linda has been modeling for more than 30 years and has modeled for various stores and charitable organizations like the March of Dimes. She enjoys dancing, bowling, and showing off her attitude. Thank you, Linda. Sharon Hinton is a songwriter. He's an independent artist and producer, and a physical fitness trainer, personal. So ladies, if y'all need some personal advice, you can ask. This is his first year as an E-man, showing off his attitude. Thank you. Derek Johnson. Mr. Derek Johnson. Mr. Derek Johnson is a father, husband, and car salesman at Bob Maxey Ford. He has modeled for more than 20 years, and this is his third year with the Electorians. And he enjoys showing off his attitude, Mr. Derek Johnson. Eric J. Kimball, Sr. He looks like a senior. He's a public safety officer for the great city of Detroit. In other words, he's a police officer. My brother-in-law. My brother-in-law. He enjoys ballroom dancing.
Let me see.
Urban dancing. Swimming. And enjoying going to his church, Empowering Church and Temple of St. Jude. This is Derek's first time model, showing off his attitude. We're bringing Mark back, Mark O'Brien, the Mark O'Brien. He also is a salesman at Bob Maxey's Ford, and is a minister. He has been modeling for 40 years, and has modeled for various clothing stores and charities. Mark enjoys preaching, counseling, mentoring. His favorite thing, trust in the Lord. Showing off some of his attitude today. Mark O'Brien. Cassandra, where's Cassandra? Cassandra. She was a manager. She has been modeling for about 12 years. This is her 3rd year modeling for the editorial. Sandra Louise. And she does it well. She believes the only stupid questions are those not asked or understanding. That makes a lot of sense. Showing off her attitude again. Miss Cassandra. Racine. Miss Racine. Sandra Stewart. Sandra Stewart. Sarah Stewart. A community health care program coordinator and social worker. This is Sarah's first time modeling. You can't really tell. She agreed to model today because she needed something to do for her birthday, which is today. Thank you, Sarah. Renee Thomas. Renee. Renee is a health, fitness, and beauty coach. She owns her own health and wellness business where she helps people look younger, live longer, and feel better through positive lifestyle changes and proper supplements. She's modeled locally and travels with the North American Auto Show as a production specialist, showing off her attitude today. Miss Renee, thank you. Charlie Thornton Jr. A retired state of Michigan employee. He has modeled for what it is, the March of Dimes, Unity Temple, and a variety of churches, clubs, and charitable organizations. He is a fashion connoisseur and has an extensive personal wardrobe that he models with style and sophistication. Show your attitude, Mr. Charles. Ms. Shirley Vines. Shirley Vines is retired from the electronic data systems of General Motors. This is her first year modeling for the editorial and has modeled for a few other organizations. Now Shirley enjoys a variety of things, but mostly dancing and traveling. Shirley will have a seat. Yes. Next we have Racine Shields. Hi Racine. She's been modeling for the March of Dimes, Detroit Fashion Week, Rule of Kool-Aid, the Black Dress Company, Silver Fox Furs, and Rochelle Lee. This is Racine's first time modeling for the editorial. I really thank you, Racine. Now, she told me what happened to her hat, but I'm not going to tell you. That's a secret that we're going to keep. Thank you again.
Good afternoon, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed our show this day. My name is Janie Scott, and I am the chairperson of our annual event this year. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being here again and supporting us. I'm here to just thank our wonderful commentator we had this year. I think everyone has said everything that I wanted to say to you today. But again, Mr. Foley, would you please walk the runway for us one more time? Let us look at that beautiful suit you have on. And thank him again for taking time out of his busy schedule I met this gentleman last year when he was having a fashion show. He's an alpha, a Q rapper, so I met him last year. I think he's the Burgundy spread. And Teresa Singerman, thank you again. Each year she gives us someone else, so thank you for that. Yes, he does them all. And ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't have been able to pull this off without this person here. And thank God for technology today, because she's probably sick of my emails, my texts, my phone calls, everything. But my event coordinator, fashion show coordinator, Miss Michelle Craig, she's a gem, I she used to help with the Ebony Fashion Fair. That's why she knows so much about this. So we're hoping they're coming back again, but we don't want to lose her. But at this time, I'd like to take this moment, I'd like to take the time to thank the stores that were involved in this show today. I want to say thank you to all the models. Weren't they just fabulous? I tell you, these models are great. They've done a great job. I want the commentator, thank you also. Also, I want to thank our DJ we have this year again. Came back, followed us again this year. Our photographer, our videographer, and I want to thank especially the families of the models who came here, the wives, the husbands, whatever, who were here and said, okay, you can take time out to do this, because we know it takes a lot of time to do this. Also, I want to thank St. John's. I almost called him St. Paul. I kept calling him St. Paul last night. He said, I get it all the time. He manages the St. John's Center here. So again, I want to thank them for allowing us to come back again this year and for their continued, they provide wonderful service to us. Also at this time, and remember, I want to thank my co-chairs, Ms. Paula Green and Ms. Sandra Booker. Paula Green Smith is here and Ms. Sandra Booker. These are my co-chairs this year, and they were just awesome. And you, the guests, most of all, just thank you so much again for coming and taking time out of your schedules to be with us today. Again, the 50-50 raffle is going on. If you haven't got your tickets, we're about ready to pull for the 50-50 raffle. I don't know, Mrs. Hughes is around. Let's pull the rest of them. Are we done? My committee members who helped out with this, Miss Alice Glover, where are you, Alice? She's right here. Margaret Graham, she's out in the lobby. She's the one that was taking the ticket from you. She's still working. She never stopped working. Zelma Hughes, she's the lady that's doing the 50-50. Joyce Law. Joyce, okay, she's up front. Also, Miss Juanita Parnell, sitting over here. And the rest, you know, they work with me, but when you have something like this, we all work as a committee. We all have to do our part in order to make it a success. So thank you to all my sister electorians. Sandra Booker, I almost forgot you. I'm sorry, but you see Paula Green Smith up here. She's outside also still working. Here they come. You see how much it takes two to carry all this money. Spin the wheel, ladies. Spin the wheel. Could we have someone from the audience to pull the ticket, please? Are you ready? Ticket number 328 236. 328 236. I think I won this 50-50 raffle. The winner has won $332.